All right, Keith is back with your full check of the forecast, and we have a lot of sun icons to talk about.
We do. There was a brief period of time I thought about, this is before I went to Maine, so everyone calm down, working in the desert Southwest, like for weather.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, what am I going to do?
I'd be very bored.
Except for the monsoon season, which is like August. I don't know what I would do.
And now here you are.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Sorry, Maine, it didn't work out down there for you. You could have avoided me altogether. But yeah, I mean, just a lot of sun. There'll be some slight variations over the next few days that we'll talk about, but we had a lot of sun today with some wildfire smoke just showing up at the edge here of the frame into down East Maine. Look how it's moving. It's got, you can tell that it's not a cloud because it's moving in a different direction in the steering flow, and it's got that kind of wispy effect to it. We did all right today for temps, 70 in Wiscasset, 68 in Portland, 70 in Augusta. When you consider the fact that we started in the upper 30s to around 40, that's a pretty big swing. That's one of the things I think people like about fall, right, is a crisp morning, and then by the afternoon you're kind of feeling summery. We'll do that again tomorrow. We start in the 40s, couple of 30s. This is marginally just a bit warmer than last night, not by a huge margin though, couple degrees warmer. We do have a frost advisory in effect, Coas County and northern Oxford County. Keep in mind, they only issue these until there's a hard frost. And then after that, for the rest of the fall into the winter, they won't issue them again until it's spring and it's back to growing season. So that's how that works. Best chances, obviously, in those highlighted areas that we have frost, but we didn't hit it last night, so we probably won't hit it tonight. Hour by hour forecast, clear, cool tonight. Tomorrow, back up to the upper 60s and low 70s. For all intents and purposes, tomorrow's the same day. I mean, your life may take a different turn tomorrow, but the weather will be the same, about 70 degrees and a lot of sunshine. And then on Friday, a few more clouds come in, and that's the only real variation here is that we get some high, thin cloudiness in, especially over southern Maine, as a low tries to break into this ridge. So it's a little bit cloudier. I don't think it's a bad day, though, still. Upper 60s is probably where we end up. And then we get into the weekend, which this high, protecting us, this low kind of nudges into it, and then the high slides back, we call that retrograding, back to the west, and gives us likely another basically week of nice weather. So this one high is going to give us a ton of nice weather, and this low is going to get pushed out to sea. I want to talk about that quickly, though, because the European model today did a very European model thing, which is it put showers into southern Maine on Saturday. And the GFS model does nothing of the sort, suppresses it way to the south. And stop me if you've seen this before, because it happened last weekend. The same thing happened last weekend. The high was overhead. The Euro said, oh, it's going to barge into it, and GFS said no. And it ended up that the GFS was more right than the Euro. The showers stopped right down across New Hampshire. So I'm going to keep us dry, kind of toss this for now. The other reason I'm skeptical of this is it's putting rain down, the European model is, where there's dew points in the 40s, and that's too dry to really have it rain. So I think it's a little confused. We all get confused sometimes. Here's a look at the next 7 days or so temperature-wise. Not a linear thing, guys, but we do trend upward, and I think we've got a shot at low 80s. Maybe there might be 2 days in there. It's either Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday that we could get to 80. Either way, it's going to be warmer and pleasant. The weekend looks good. I like Sunday a little bit better than Saturday. It's just a bit warmer, but I mean,
overall, still great.
Nitpicky there, yeah.
And your good news, I was Googling job openings in the Southwest.
You did. What'd you
some
find?
options.
There's some
good
good
your way.
I don't do mornings, so you know.
Happy
That's
fall,
okay. Very picky. We'll hook you up, no problem. Keith, thanks so much.